Drew, give me your week one upset. What is the underdog that is going to win? How I did this personally is I looked at the betting line, see who saw who the underdogs were, and then who I would technically, if California allowed it, bet against the favorite in this situation. So who'd you pick?
Which shortly should not be a problem. I assume that you're going to be okay placing my bets for me when you're up in Washington. I'll just be Apple paying you.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, cool. So technically Kansas City's the favorite. Are you going to accept me picking Baltimore tonight, or do you want something a little more juicy than that?
No, you can do whatever you want. This will come out a little bit right before the game actually comes out. So if you want to pick that one, that's fine. If you want to throw another one, that's fine. Hopefully you just don't pick mine.
Well, I really wanted to pick the Browns, but then I realized the Browns were the favorites against you guys. So I'm like, well, fuck, I guess that doesn't matter. Yep. Okay. I am going to go ahead and select Sean Payton and Bo Nix rolling into Seattle this Sunday and beating the Seattle Seahawks as my upset of the week.
I considered that one pretty heavily, but
I think I know what you're going to pick the Cardinals, right?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, good. Back on the Buffalo Bills train?
No, no, I considered them too. I considered Arizona, but I didn't end up not going that way. The way I went is the Carolina Panthers upsetting the New Orleans Saints. The Panthers are the underdogs in this one, so I'm going to pick I'm going to pick the Panthers in this one. I'm a big fan of Bryce Young coming out of college. I believe he's going to have a big sophomore year compared to his rookie year. I have the Panthers being competitive pretty much all season. I think they've gotten a lot better. I think the head coach change is going to make a big difference. You've already seen it in the preseason. Bryce Young has been utilized, play action, been on the move a lot more. So the short time that he was used in the preseason, the offense already looked way different. The defense is going to be the concern rolling into the season. But luckily, the Saints don't exactly have a star-studded offense that they're working with. So what was your reasoning with going with Bo Nix and the Broncos upsetting?
Before we go there, can we go back to yours real quick? I just want to ask, does this have anything to do with the fact that you and I have a Madden franchise where you're the Panthers and you've like fallen massively in love with their roster for no reason because their roster sucks?
Hey, no, because we're in the second year and I still haven't won a game in the year two that we're in. What would I go 7-10 in the year one and then haven't won a game, and we're 5-6 weeks into the season. So it's been a minute. No, not that at all. Again, a lot of it just comes down to Bryce Young and still wanting to believe in him. Outside of that, that's really the big reason I'm being hooked on the Panthers right now.
Oh man, I thought we had something exciting to report on, but all I got was a tweet that the Cowboys are not close to closing in on an extension with Dak Prescott. So I saw Cowboys and Dak Prescott. And I was like, you screwed me out of Brandon Ayuk last week, Jacob. And so just so everybody knows, we were supposed to go live and we had some technical difficulties. And then like 20 minutes later, the Brandon Ayuk news broke. So, and then we could have recorded on Saturday when the Ricky Pearsall news broke. And we definitely wouldn't have been streaming at 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning when the Trent Williams stuff started leaking in. So I was hoping for something exciting. Nothing so far. I believe in Sean Payton as a head coach. I believe in Bo Nix as a quarterback. I think that the race for rookie of the year is going to be offensive rookie of the year is going to be a lot closer than people are expecting between Caleb Williams and Bo Nix. There's just so much hype right now surrounding the Bears, and I just think it's so unlikely for us to have back-to-back CJ Stroud-like rookie seasons. Like what he did last year as a rookie quarterback just doesn't ever happen, and it was fantastic, and we all loved it. The likelihood that it happens again, now the Bears are setting them up for it.
Definitely.
They got the clock strikes midnight. We're going to sign the first free agent of the free agency period, and their running back, DeAndre Swift, and they got a bunch of wide receivers that they brought in. Keenan Allen, obviously, you and I, if you guys listen to our podcast, know that we both love Roma Dunze, and obviously signed their Moore to an extension. So Cole Kmet's awesome. I just think that there's something something up in Denver this year, and I got my eyeballs on Denver. I'm very interested to see what they can do in that division, which is weird because I also love another team in that division that we won't talk about right now. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bo. Plus, the thing is Seattle. It's Geno Smith. Like we they hired away a defensive coordinator from the Ravens and made him their head coach, and that's cool. But what's their offense going to look like? So, plus, to be honest with you, I'm mostly excited to watch the Bears game and the Broncos game. The Bears for Rome also. Basically, we did so much work on this draft. It's the most in-depth we've gone in a long time. I'm excited to watch all these young guys play.
Yep.
The Chiefs and the Ravens, spoiler alert, this game doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Both these teams are going to be in the playoffs, so this game doesn't matter. Matt Stafford going home to Detroit, that's kind of cool.
Right.
But these rookie players, to see what Bryce Young is going to do in year 2, to see if CJ Stroud's going to build on it, that's what I'm excited for. So I pick the Broncos in an upset.
Yeah, and all the rookie quarterbacks this year in the preseason, at least, have looked pretty good. They've put together winning drives. They've looked consistent. They've looked comfortable, and that's kind of a rarity. I'm excited to see how everything kind of transpires, like you said, especially in week 1.